Hello, YouTube. Let me get this thing up here where you can hear me. Maybe you can hear me. Maybe you don't want to hear me. Depends on who you are. Hello, audio. Oh, my gracious, goodness gracious. Oh, that seems so far away. Why are you leaving me? Now then. Hello, YouTube. How the hell are you? How is everybody? It is hot. I'll tell you guys about I'm in trouble, first of all. I'll tell you guys that. I'm in trouble. I'll get to that. Well, I'm gonna be in trouble. Whatever. I don't care. Oh. I'll tell you guys about the bidet, the trench, my little brothers, and why I'm in trouble. The bidet. If you guys know what a bidet is, it basically bolts under, well, the one I put in. I don't know much about bidets. I never really messed with one. Weird to me. Don't have one. Weird to me. Um, so I've been putting a toilet in. They have a bidet on it. No big deal. Hook it all up, and it won't stop leaking. Won't stop leaking. The bidet line is the supply line. Well, shit. So I'm right in front of the toilet. If you've ever been sick at a toilet, you know exactly where I was at. I wasn't sick. I was working on it. I got a feeling because I'm sitting down, my wife's gonna come busting through that door wanting something. Mark my words. So anyway, I'm working on this bidet. I'm hooking it back up, and then got this little handle that kind of comes out at me, like right here, and the toilet bowl is like right here. So it's just, and I don't see any. It's just flat. I don't see anything. How the hell does this work? Where does the water come from? So it's gonna, fuck, I don't know. So I twist it, and little old thing just shoots down like a robot arm. And when it does, it shoots like, gets me right here. And now I'm being sprayed with water, like hard. It's got really good pressure. I fixed that. I didn't know what was wrong with it. I fixed that. Shit. So I go turn it off. I turned it this way. I go turn it off. Off is in the middle. I just reacted. So I turned it the other way. It hit me right here too. I got double barrel bidet right in the chest. Soaked my ass. God, that was funny. Hilarious. God, man, I laughed. Joe, the guy that works with me, he laughed. Man, it is clean water. I mean, it's just technically you could have drank it out of like a water fountain. Technically, but just the idea, man. I got double barrel bidet. Oh, that was funny. The trench. Oh my god. So a buddy of mine hooked me up with a job out here at the RV place north of town, and they want a lift station. They wanted to tie into the line, just dump in. I'm like, you don't have a line over here. The line that you have is up the hill because you got a building here and a building here. The line's in the middle and it goes towards the road. You're talking about way over here. You're going to have to put in a pump, come around the building one way or the other, dump into the pump, have the pump tie into the line. How much that going to be? I don't know. Depends how much the pump is. So, man, I don't know which part I forgot to do, but I forgot to do something. So I figured out how much the pump was, and I figured 2 days worth of labor, which was exactly right. Um, it's a gravel, white rock, and gravel. No, gravel on top, white rock bedded, and then clay. So we had to dig, I don't know, a little over 100 feet, get the gravel out of the way, bust through the white rock, get down through the clay, get this pump buried. We had to bury 24 inches by 20 inches hole, and then trench a little over 100 feet, and then go over here to the other side and tie it to the clean out. It was a big ass job. So I priced it. Oh, and a lot of the other plumbers are always hollering at me, man, you make us look bad. You don't charge enough. You don't charge enough. So I'm getting to where I won't tell anybody the price on the phone. I'll come look at it. I'll give them a bid, but I won't. Well, how much you think this going to be? Oh, it'll be blah blah blah. Well, they run and tell another plumber, well, hey, a straight flush can do it for blah blah blah. So I'm starting to get in trouble. So I'm gonna quit doing that. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, gave him a price. The pump, the fittings, the pipe, the parts, the labor. Um, so I paid my guys for 2 days and got all the parts, and then paid BMAC and paid my guys. By the time it's all said and done, I come out of my pocket $100. And then I had a lady, same day, who cannot be pleased. I don't know, I'll tell you about that, but I mean, I'm not getting too far into that. So she bought a faulty faucet that she wanted, and it was a cheap one from Home Depot, and it was faulty, and she put it in, and that's what caused her leak. But I couldn't prove that, like whatever. Knowing she can't be pleased anyway, knowing she's already talking shit about me, running my name down, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. Talk to her very long, you'll figure out exactly what she's like. I don't care. I don't got to deal with it no more. And she was being, real snot about it. She said, "Is this? Do you do this type of work? Is this your first remodel?" I kind of laughed. I said, "Yeah, it's my first one." She said, "Well, if I'd known that, I'd got somebody that knew what they were doing." I said, "I'll give you somebody that knows what they're doing. I'll give you their number." Well, you've already started. You might as well finish it. I might as well. 11 years on my own as a plumber. That's my first remodel. I didn't get the contract for Laurel Ridge for every single one of those apartments. I didn't get the contract at Brookwood Apartments, 8 of them. I haven't done the other four, the other 8. I didn't turn down the the opportunity to do all the Ash Street apartments because I've never done a remodel. That was my first one. Oh, she was being shitty. I was just being shitty right back. So when she goes to tell people, well, he's never done a remodel, they're gonna go. Straight Flush has never done a remodel. Is that what you think? She don't know. So yeah, I told her that was my first remodel because she didn't like the way the caulk was. We used white caulk. She wanted clear, so we took it all out, put clear caulk in. You guys have ever caulked a tub? You don't use clear caulk. You do not use clear caulk. The reason you do not use clear caulk, especially over tile, is because there's like a little gap between the salt or the grout and the tile in the tub, or the grout break. You use clear tile, you can see it. So when she pointed out, well, you can see all the holes. I said, because you use clear grout or clear silicone, you're gonna see it. She didn't want white. She didn't want clear. I'm gonna tell her, I'm done with it. So that's the trench job, and then I threw in the extra one, and then the bidet. That was a good one. Oh God, that was funny, funny, funny. Told you, gotta tell you about my little brother. My little brother, he watches it. Hell, everybody knows him. Anyway, we've been going back and forth on Facebook, and he thinks I'm just being mean. I'm not being mean. I don't get political on here. I'm not going to get political on here. Um, but you guys know, if you see me on Facebook, you know I post some raunchy stuff, and I do it for a reaction. But a lot of you don't know, me and some of my buddies from all over the world, just different people get in on it. Um, we'll see how bad we can piss somebody off on Facebook, and then we'll screenshot the conversation. We'll run back to the group and we'll upload it. We're like, so far I'm in the lead. So far, I pissed off more people, been called racist more times. I've been called in a cult, I don't know how many times. Yawn. I've always got a rebuttal. Always got a rebuttal. And I mean, I will just, I'll figure out what gets them, and I'll needle them, and I'll needle them, and I'll needle. I got nothing better to do. I don't have any friends. I don't hang out with nobody. I got nothing to do. And I mean it in the best of spirit. I mean, I'll pick at him. just because I like picking at people. And he's so easy to mess with. Like I know where his buttons are. Ding 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 ding. I just push his button just to get him fired up. Make him mad as hell. Wind him back down. Poke him again. And it's all in fun. Man. And don't get me wrong, I love him to death. He's my little brother. I'll fight down and go to hell for him. I will. I will. I would. But that don't mean I'm not going to mess with him when I get a chance. Ah. Oh, and he told me he might do an interview with me. He might not after I make him mad. I don't give a shit if he does or not. But what most people don't know is he is actually my blood brother. I mean, not just some dude. He's like I couldn't I couldn't put him up for adoption if I wanted to. We're like blood brother. Um, um, he is the original creator of the McCurtain County weather page. A lot of people think Stephen Carter didn't know. Stephen Carter ran it for a while my brother was off doing whatever it was he needed to do. Yeah, Stephen Carter didn't invent it. My little brother did. Invented it, built it, whatever, worked it. I don't know what they're doing now. I ain't been on shit forever. Whoosah. What else? What else? What else? Oh, I'm in trouble. I told you guys I was going to tell you I'm in trouble. So, as you know or don't know, um, me and the wife are renewing our vows tonight. When your wife's so nice, you got to marry her twice. That's what I'm going through. I told her that first year, man, I'm going to wring her damn neck all the time. Like, just like, holy shit. Been together 7 years at that point. 7 years, 8 years, got married. I said, if we make 10, I'll marry you again. I didn't mean for it to rhyme. So we make 10 years, we can renew our vows, is what I told her. I'll be damned, today's 10 years. 10 years together, as Gary Stewart would say. I can't believe we made it through 10 years of this. So we're renewing our vows at the same spot, the amphitheater there. And I go rent the place from the city and get the keys. And I just go there, just kind of check it out and see what's going on. That music is so stinking loud there. And so I called the city. I was like, hey, how you trying to? We ain't got nothing to do with it. That's the Chamber of Commerce. Who owns the amphitheater and the pavilion? The city. Why does the chamber have anything to do with it? We don't know. You're asking the wrong person. That's just how it is. So I've got to rent it from you guys, go to the chamber and see if they'll turn it down for me. Yeah, but they're probably not there. What do you mean they're probably not there? We've tried to call them twice. Nobody answers the phone. They're probably not there. I said, I've got keys. There's got to be a power box somewhere. They kind of laughed. I said, I'm just telling you, I'm going to make the music stop. Whatever it takes, I'm going to make the music stop. One of them smiled and said, go for it. Cool. So I went down there and looked around the men's side of the bathroom. Nothing. You got to unlock. I unlocked the door. Women got to change, men got to change. I went over, unlocked the women's side, looked around. There's a big metal box. It's like welded solid with all this stuff in it. And I'm just like seeing lights flashing, and I'm like, that's got to be it. That's got to be what I'm looking for. Pretty solid built box. Like they built the shit out of it. I ain't trying to get the box. I ain't trying to break nothing. I looked down. The extension cord sticking that far out of the box, right into a plug-in, and I went, boop, and the music went, oh. And I come home, I called the city, I told them what they did. They said, cool, we'll straighten it out Monday. I said, tell them I did it. She said, we ain't telling them nothing. They're going to tell them I did it. Somebody's going to be mad at me, and I got something for you. I got something for you if you're mad at me. I don't give a shit. It's just how it is. When you can't even stand there and listen to it because it's so loud. And then I come home, told everybody what I did, and everybody's like, yeah, it's all over the business page. Why it's so loud? Nobody understands. Nobody knows how to turn it off. I'm all like, should ask me a long time ago. I'm that guy. I'll make it. I'll make it happen. Make it happen, Captain. I'm Captain. Anyway, see, I'm probably in trouble. Oh, I forgot to say hi to everybody. I forget, you guys. I just. Hello to Miss Bonnie. Hello to Miss Glenda. Uh, Miss Vicky. Miss Sheila. Mr. Bill. Blake. All the people that I'm supposed to say hi to. I don't know. Is there somebody else? I don't know. I don't know who all watches it. And Charlie, if you're sitting over at Glenda's house, kick back waiting on her to make supper, and I'm on the big screen. That's what Charlie sees. I heard. I said, "Where the hell is he at?" I looked around. And Roger's on the big screen. She put it on the TV. Ah, Charlie. I'm on the big screen. Uh, who did I forget? Did I forget somebody? Miss Bonnie, Miss Glenda, Sheila, Vicky. Hey, if I forgot, just it's like, hey, brother, you forgot me. Blake. Yeah, I'll say howdy, 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 howdy. All right, 16 minutes. Talk about everything I want to talk about. Uh, hmm, I do not know. All right, I'll see you guys later. Love you to death. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't hit like and or subscribe, I don't even care anymore. I ain't never gonna do nothing. I thought when I started I'd get to 1,000. Hell, I ain't made 300. I don't care anymore. It's just hanging out with my friends. I took a drink, but I forgot to tell you something really important. No bullshit or no. I'm gonna tell you something really important. I'm not joking. I'm not. I'm not. I'm being dead serious. This is something you don't know about me. I used to get on here and drink beer, and whatever. And if I'm not at work, or if I had a hard day, or if I didn't have a hard day, man, this is my spot. This is like I come here, get away from everybody. Got my old fridge over there. You guys see my fridge over there? There's my fridge. Drink me a beer, listen to music, play guitar, whatever. I come home, I drink about a 6 pack. Uh, oh, something sliding over my phone. Drink about a 6 pack. I come home, I go to the grocery, I get off work, go to the grocery store, make dinner, drink a beer while I'm making dinner, 2 or 3 beers, whatever. Get done, come out here, drink my little 6 pack, maybe an 8 pack, whatever. A 6 pack in a big can. Um, that was my habit. That's what I like to do. I don't go to bars. I didn't do nothing like that. Don't go to nowhere. I come home. I drink beer. I chill out. I get up, go to work. No problem. So I did for a long, long time. It always caused a problem with the old lady. Every now and then I'd overdo it. I'd start drinking too early, or just a shitty day and just take stuff wrong. Or anyway, I'll get to that. So my left foot, guys, if you know that I broke my left leg, like shattered it a long time ago, and got all kinds of whatever. Anyway, my left foot, like right here, oh God, this being my ankle, like right here, just burn and burn and burn and burn and God dang it, burn, like on fire burn, nerve damage. It's my bad leg, pinched nerve, something. Man, I put a wrap on it. I put whatever on it, whatever on it. Burn, burn, couldn't sleep. Like I would be up all night, burn and burn, couldn't sleep, uncomfortable. God Almighty, shit. I thought it was a fasciitis. Wasn't that? Looked it up. Man, it said I'm either diabetic. There's only 2 things that could have caused it: either diabetic or I'm drinking too much. I'm not diabetic. I said, what the what? I only drink beer. I don't drink that much. So I dug into it. Drinking too often, not how much you drink at one time. It's how often you keep it in your body. Huh? That shit hurts bad enough. I'm a. Let's see. It hurts bad enough. I'm gonna see. Cold turkey. Right there. Well, that's not why. That's not why I went cold turkey. But yeah, I've been cold turkey like I don't know. I don't even know what day I quit because I'm not counting. Because I had a dude tell me a long time ago, "Why are you counting?" So you know how many days you blanked off whenever you go back to it. It's something totally different. But I was like, so I don't count. I don't count. Well, when I quit smoking, I don't know how long it's been I quit smoking. I just don't smoke. I don't know how long it's been since I quit drinking. I don't know. I don't do anything else. Basically, I decided that it was getting out of hand, and my wife deserved better than I was giving her. And that's the real truth. And then, no, 2 or 3 days after that, uh, the burning thing, I actually had already decided to stop drinking. I'm not gonna say I quit forever. I'm not saying that at all. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's getting out of hand, and I'm trying to get a hold on it. Is what I'm saying. So I stopped to reset everything, and then 2 or 3 days later, I figured out the burning thing was from drinking too often. Huh. And so about 10 or 12 days into it, burned every day, all the time, right there. 10 or 12 days into it, I noticed it wasn't burning anymore. It's probably been a good 3 weeks because it's been a good week since I've even thought about my foot burning. Damn. I messed that one up, didn't I? Anyway, yeah, that's on a very, very, very serious note. I'm not even joking about that. Uh, Originally, I decided, hey, my wife deserves better than what I'm giving her. Motherfucker. All right, I'll holler at you guys. Love you to death. Thank you for watching. Bye.